In my professional work, I tend to use some fancy cameras. My main camera is a Sony FX30, and I really like the camera. It has a lot of advanced features in it that work well for shooting a variety of material. But sometimes I don't like being bogged down by all the different settings and recording modes and picture profiles and the various settings that those kind of cameras come with. Sometimes you just want to open the camera up, hit record, and that's it. And that's where a camera like this comes into play. This is the Canon S30, and this camera is about 15 or more years old, and I was able to get it for a really good price, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. But first, let's take a look at some of the images I was able to capture with this. And remember when I told you about the price? This only cost me $119 and I got it from eBay. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. You can click on that. It will take you to the same search. And hey, if you purchase, I'll get a little piece of that. And that will show that you really enjoyed this video. And yeah, this is a camcorder, so it has a fixed lens. It also has a very small sensor. It's only 1/2 inch. So getting a blurry background sometimes might be a little difficult, but not impossible, as you can see here. But this brings me to one of my favorite features, and that is the zooming capability. It has a 10 times zoom. You don't have to swap lenses. You can be wide if you want to be wide, and then in an instant you can be close and get the shot. And the camera also comes with an extended 40 times zoom, which is digital, or 200 times, but then it starts to look a little bad. In the menu system, there is an option for image stabilization. So there's standard and dynamic, and it does pretty well. It's not perfect, but all the shots you're seeing in this video, there was no tripod used. It's all handheld. And if you want to see more clips from this camera, I'll put a link down below for my walk. It is absolutely beautiful, so you're going to want to check that out. You can put whatever size battery you want in it. So you could get as little as 1 hour of record time. And with the medium sized battery, you're going to get around 2 hours. And then with that really big battery, you're going to get about 4 hours of record time. Mine actually came with a power cord as well. So I can plug this into wall power and not even use batteries. Take a look at this. This is an HD camcorder, but do you see it? Look closely. It comes with built-in memory. 32 gigabytes is already in the camcorder. So if you forget your card, no problem. You can still record. I just want to pause the video for a second. Every manufacturer of a camera, you need to put memory in the camera so that if we forget a card, give us a little bit of memory, please. What is the big deal? There's a feature on this camera that I've never seen on any interchangeable lens cameras. But first, let's take a look at the dual card slot. You can actually record to one card or two cards at the same time, or you can use it as a relay recorder so that if one card runs out, it will automatically switch to the next. And this also has ports for a microphone and headphones, and it has HDMI out. So a lot of features in here. But here's that one thing that you can't find on an interchangeable lens camera. It also comes with a built-in light, and you can control that through the menu system. And by the way, did I mention that the LCD is also a touchscreen? And you can use that for touch to focus. But there's also another trick up its sleeve. There's this manual dial, and you can also use this to manually dial in your focus, or you can use it to manually dial your exposure, or control your microphone settings, or also control the gain limit, which is pretty much your ISO. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is a camcorder that doesn't have full manual controls, but you do have some manual controls. So if you're trying to control, let's say, your aperture, your shutter, and your ISO individually, it doesn't let you do that. You can switch to an aperture priority mode or a shutter priority mode, but then it's going to control some of the other exposure features. So we have reached the end of the ride, and if you made it this far, please give the video a like. And also, if you're interested in the Canon S30, make sure you click on the link below to see what is currently going for on eBay. And if you want to see more clips from this camera, I'll put a link down below for my walk. And if you're interested in taking another stroll down memory lane, check out my video about the Sony CX405.